What is up, Facebook world? It's your girl, Mindy C, coming at you on a Friday night. Woohoo! Okay, so tonight I'm going to make sausage pinwheels, and I'm going to mention a little bit about the sale that's going on the website right now. But first, we're going to get to the good stuff, the sausage pinwheels. Okay, so if you're live with me, drop me a 1. You'll see that red live button right there. And if you're on the replay, drop me a 2. Again, my name's Mindy. I'm from Michigan, and we're going to make sausage pinwheels, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit about my happy juice at the end. So this is a really quick and easy recipe. Again, hey Teresa, how are you doing? I'm making some sausage pinwheels tonight. Very, very easy. A lot of these doughs are very base dough recipes, so when you're making a lot of these things, you can make all different kinds of things. Okay, so sausage pinwheels today. So I've got Italian sausage. I've got 1 pound of Italian sausage in the pan on the stove, and I'm going to turn that on. So we're going to start cooking that real quick. So for the meat mixture, you need a pound of sausage and whatever sausage you want to use. And hey Susan, how are you doing? Hey Krista, how are you doing? And so a pound of sausage and then 3 ounces of cream cheese. So you're going to cook the meat, drain the grease, and then you're going to put 3 ounces of cream cheese and mix it together. That's the meat mixture, okay? So, and then for the dough mixture, again, very, 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 very easy. So we need 2 cups of mozzarella cheese, some almond flour. I got 3/4 cup of almond flour, 2 ounces of cream cheese, and 2 tablespoons of golden flaxseed meal. So again, the golden flaxseed meal probably could be optional. If you don't have this, you probably don't have to put this golden flaxseed meal in there. Some recipes have it, some recipes don't, but I do have it on hand. So that's it for the dough. Cheese, almond flour, golden flaxseed meal. For the pinwheels, you'll need to preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Hey Heather, how are you? Hey Carrie, how are you doing? So preheat your oven to 400 degrees. You'll need a cookie sheet, a couple sheets of parchment paper because we're going to roll the dough in between that. But your first step, again, so once you start making these doughs, super easy. So 2 cups of mozzarella cheese is going into a microwave safe bowl, and then 2 ounces of cream cheese. And that's going to go in the microwave for about 1 minute and 30 seconds so it gets all melty. So let me put that in there real quick. 130. How's it going? Let me see if I missed anybody. Hey Teresa. Hey Susan, I've seen you. Hey Brenda, how are you doing? Okay, hi Susan, how are you doing? Okay, so sausage pinwheels tonight. So super easy. I got the cheese, 2 cups of mozzarella cheese, and 2 ounces of cream cheese, and that's getting all melty in the fridge. In the microwave. It's not in the refrigerator. My goodness. So that's getting all melty, and then we'll add the flaxseed meal and the almond flour, and I'm adding some Italian seasonings and a little bit of garlic powder to mine. So that's optional for you. So spice it up if you want to. Spice it up how you want to. Let me check on this cheese real quick. Okay. Still needs to go. All right. And then the meat mixture, I've got a pound of Italian sausage and then 3 ounces of cream cheese. So we're going to cook the meat, and then the cream cheese is going to go on that. Let me make sure I watch this meat real quick. Turn it up so that doesn't burn. And that's it. Let me grab this stuff. Whoa. Okay, let me see if I can stir it up here. Okay, so yeah, just stir it up. Get that cheese all melted. Get that cream cheese in the mozzarella. I don't know if has anybody made this type of dough before? I mean, it's pretty standard. If you're on the keto, you pretty much make all these doughs. They're all pretty much standard doughs. They are. So cream cheese and the mozzarella cheese is all melted, and then just throw your almond flour in, just throw your flaxseed meal in, and then I'm going to throw the Italian sausages. And then we're just going to mix that up really together. You'll probably have to get your hands. I always like to get my hands in this kind because it's got to incorporate into that dough real good. So, not too hard. Not too hard. Not too hard at all. All right. So sausage pinwheels tonight. Super easy. So we're just going to make this dough. We're going to fry the meat up, get that cream cheese on it. We're going to roll it out, and then we're going to put that meat mixture on, and then we're going to roll it up, and then we're going to cut it and put it on our tray and cook it at 400 degrees for, I would say about 10-15 minutes. You want to watch it because they'll burn quick. Almond flour burns quick, so just keep it because it's a higher temperature. Hey Brittany, how are you doing? I'm making sausage pinwheels tonight. So if you guys are live with me, drop me a 1. If you're on the replay, drop me a 2. I'm making quick and easy sausage pinwheels tonight. Quick and easy mozzarella cheese, cream cheese dough with some almond flour, flaxseed meal. And I threw in a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of Italian seasonings, and that's it. And then you roll it out in between parchment paper. And then you've got your meat mixture, which is a pound of Italian sausage or breakfast sausage, whatever type of sausage you want. And then you're going to put 3 ounces of cream cheese in that. And then you're going to mix it together. And then that's going to go onto your dough after you roll it out. So dough looks like it's good. So there you go. So there you go. You get your mozzarella cheese dough ball. Boom! Just like that. Let me stir that meat up real quick first before I burn my meat all together. All right. Just stir it up real quick. All right. Okay, so there we go. So if you're just tuning in with me, I'm making sausage pinwheels. Hey Carrie, how are you doing? Easy, quick, easy sausage pinwheels. I took 2 cups of mozzarella cheese, 2 ounces of cream cheese, melted it in the microwave till it got all melty, about 1 minute and 30 seconds. And then I put 3/4 cup of mozzarella, 3/4 cup of almond flour, and then 2 tablespoons of golden flaxseed meal. And then I threw a little bit of Italian seasonings and garlic powder in there too, because you can spice it up how you want to. And then we're just gonna roll it out. We're gonna roll it out because you're gonna keep it nice and flat, and then we're gonna put our meat mixture. You might not need all of the meat, so depending, because this isn't a really big batch or anything, so you might not need all of the mixture, but just roll your dough out into a thinner mixture, and it's gonna roll. When you roll it up, once you get the meat mixture, kind of make it into a rectangle when you're rolling it. So you want to roll it out. Super duper easy. Hey Marietta, how are you? Hey Karen, how are you doing? Nice to see you on here Friday night. I'm making some sausage pinwheels. Super easy. Just take 2 cups of mozzarella cheese, 2 ounces of cream cheese, melt it in the microwave, add 3/4 cup of almond flour, and then add 2 tablespoons of golden flaxseed meal after it gets all melty. Combine it, and then you're gonna roll it out in between parchment paper. And then you're gonna cook a pound of meat, put 3 ounces of cream cheese in there, and then that's gonna go in here, and then you're gonna roll it up, and then we're gonna cut it, and then you bake them. And then you can serve it with whatever you want, like low-carb marinara sauce or ranch, whatever your favorite dipping sauce is. Let me come over here real quick and check this sausage, because I'm burning it up. Burning it up. All right. Okay. Sausage is going good. So there we go. We got this, and all done for that. All right. So then we're just going to take that off, and then as you can see, we got us a nice piece of dough right there. And then just waiting on that sausage to get done here. And then, okay. All right, how is everyone doing tonight? Hey Nancy, how are you doing? Hey Marsha, how are you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Hi Bill, how are you doing? Okay, I think I got everybody. Hey Brittany, I think I said hi to you already. So why my meat's cooking real quick, I'm going to tell you guys real quick, wanted to remind you, some of you know that we're having a flash sale about my Happy Juice, right? So I've been drinking this for almost a year now. I started promoting about since last August. I wasn't a promoter at first. I drank it. I was following the keto diet, keto lifestyle, I like to say. I lost 90 pounds successfully in about 10 and a half months. I added these to my life because they were advertised, get your body into ketosis with 59 minutes or less. Well, I was already doing the keto lifestyle. I was already staying on track with all of that. But it's hard to keep that going. It's really hard to keep that going every single day unless you are diligently tracking. So I found these amazing products that have been a godsend to me. I love them. I drink them twice a day, every day. I have been drinking them since last May, and we are having a flash sale. So all our mainstay flavors, Heart Tart, Swiss Cacao, that's like a chocolatey flavor. Not my favorite by itself, but I like to mix it with the keto cream. A watermelon citrus, which is our splash, lime thyme, raspberry lemonade, Maui punch. Again, 59 minutes or less, you guys. These are the good ketones that mimic your natural body's production of ketones. That's why we can advertise this gets you to ketosis within 59 minutes or less. These are doctor formulated, and they have 8 U.S. patents on them. Like, I mean, I wouldn't clearly keep drinking these if they didn't work for me. So these aren't a miracle worker. See, you aren't going to take these and just all of a sudden you're just going to lose weight, you know, if you're eating Twinkies or McDonald's or anything like that. You have to have some kind of a low carb or a ketogenic lifestyle to do this, okay? So they have worked for me. Will they work for you? I can't tell you that. But I can tell you that my mood, my energy, my focus, my muscle perseverance, it's all been better. And again, I've been going at these for about over a year now. Almost a year. Almost a year. So I love them. So ketosis, 59 minutes or less on the website right now, 22% off. It's like a memorial holiday sale, and that's almost all the products on there are on sale right now. Our protein powders, you know, we've got 2 dairy-free options. We've got 2, an orange, a chocolate. So only protein powder out there that's got ketones in it. Again, those are going to mimic your body's natural production of ketones. So when it goes into your body's going to recognize it as a natural source. So the store-bought stuff that you buy, whatever, Meijer, wherever you got by you, those ketones, those are those left-handed ketones like I discussed about a couple days ago. So those are not good for you. Those actually will block your process of what you're trying to do, which is trying to get your body into ketosis. So these products really help you if you're having a hard time getting into ketosis. So in following a ketogenic lifestyle. So it's not a miracle worker. So you have to do some work. I love them. So, and our Unleashed, these are our super ketones. So if you're just starting out with ketones, I wouldn't start with the black label. You can if you want to, but these have more caffeine, more ketones. These are for more seasoned people that have been following that lifestyle, that their body's been in ketosis, their body's used to that. So it's a great product. So anytime you're starting out, you always want to start out with the nats, because if you're not used to going to ketosis, your body's not used to it, because we're normally carb burners. That's our energy sources from a carbohydrate. So once you flip that switch and become a fat burner, so then your body starts recognizing, because your bodies will start producing ketones, and these will put them in your body 59 minutes or less. So that helps you with the process. 22% off. So if anybody's interested in that, drop 22 down in the comments and I will get that to you. I'm going to put the cream cheese on the sausage. All right, I'm going to bring you over here for a second so you don't have to. I'm going to bring you over to my meat mixture over here. So, yeah, so if you guys are interested in that, if you guys are following the ketogenic lifestyle, if you guys are doing a low carb lifestyle, you know, whatever it is, you know, like I said, these aren't a miracle thing, okay? These are something that I've added into my life because I need that in my life. I need something. I knew when I first bought my first 10-pack off the internet, I didn't know really what it was. I had no idea. None whatsoever. But I knew that I felt better, my mood was better, and I was losing more inches than I was when I was just doing the diet. So I continue on with the diet. I am very, very diligent about that. I'm diligent about my numbers. So again, you know, this has to go along with your lifestyle. So you can't just, you know, think that you're going to take a pill or order a pill or buy something from the store and it's going to work for you. You have to follow some type of diet that's going to go along with whatever you're taking in your lifetime. And that's what these products do for me. Because again, I don't always track my stuff now because I've been on the ketogenic lifestyle for a year and a half. I eat all of the foods. I never cheat. But if I don't have my fat on point, my body is not going into ketosis. And that's where those packets come into play. So when I'm not following my rules of getting my enough fat in, that's where I take those packets and they're saving me from getting myself into trouble. Because, you know, if you don't follow your number diligently on this lifestyle, you can gain weight. I mean, you can't just eat high fat and think that you're going to lose weight unless you have the proper numbers with that percentage moderate protein and low carbohydrate. So, you know, there's a trick to it. So there is a trick to it. So you can be successful if you're just eating the food, but it will only work so long. It will only work so long where you get stalled. And you know what happens when we get stalled, right? We get discouraged. We get really discouraged when we're stalled. And that's no fun because we want to see results. So that was one of the reasons these products, I'm going to bring you back over because that meat is done so we can come back over too. So that was one of the reasons why I got these products, you know, because they were working for me. They were working, they accelerated my process. And I do have some photos that I can show. If anybody wants to see some photos, I started doing a reboot in August. So I did 4 reboots, August, September, October, November. And like my results, my body results, the inches that I lost over 10 inches in the 4 months. Just from just the reboots. So that was powered by ketones. So it definitely works. So these packets have been my savior. And I love them. And again, I can't tell you if it's going to be good for you. I really can't. But what I can tell you is what it's done for me, and that's what I'm promoting. So, and I always, you know, a lot of people ask me, you know, how do you afford that stuff? You know, I don't put a price on my health. I'm sorry. Nobody ever came to me when I was going to McDonald's or Wendy's or Taco Bell and said, how do you afford all that food to get fat? Nobody said that to me, not once. Nobody stopped me or asked me how I afforded to eat all that stuff because I was eating it. I was spending $65 a week, going out to eat, going out to the bar. Well, I don't go out to eat all the time now. I don't go to Taco Bell. I don't go to Wendy's. I don't go to Starbucks. You know, going to get a coffee for $6, $7. I use this because this is helping me on my journey rather than that other stuff, which is good. Don't get me wrong. I like Taco Bell. I like it a lot. So there we go, you guys. So that's, you know, this has been a journey for me. And this is honestly the first time in my life that I've ever succeeded at a weight loss. I've been on every single diet plan. I've done every single thing, every low carb, low fat, all of that. And these packets, my Happy Juice right here, I absolutely 100% love, 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 love. And I wouldn't do something and I wouldn't be consistent with something if I didn't think it was working. And this has worked for me. And, you know, again, you know, you're not going to buy 5 packets and think it's going to work for you. It's not going to happen. It just doesn't happen that way. So, you know, a lot of people, when we sell trials, we have trials for sale. So when we sell those trials, it's so you can try the different flavors because the boxes are a little bit more to buy. So you can try the flavors, you can see what you like, and then you can pick out and then you can start. So I started off with trial packs, and I did trial packs for 2 or 3 months before I even bought a box. And then I bought my own box. My first box was Heart Tart, and I stuck with that and stuck with that. And then the next time I tried a different flavor, I'm like, man, I wish I had that one. So, That's what trials are for. I get it. But again, I don't put a price tag on my health. So ever. So if anybody ever tells me that it's expensive, I get it. It is. But so was Taco Bell. So was Starbucks. And again, nobody stopped me from going there and spending my money at that stuff. Ever. I couldn't even stop myself. So this is what works for me. And I hope everybody, I wish everybody would just try it. But again, you know, you're either a drink person or you're not. It's not for everybody. So let me get back to the sausage pinwheel. So if you do website for the whole weekend, 22% off. So let me get back to these sausage pinwheels. Super duper easy, you guys. How much is the trial packs? Yes, I can surely do that, Karen, for sure. Hey Lisa, how are you? Hey Christina. Hey Anthony, how are you? Hey Ron, what's going on? Hey Brittany. Hey Louise. Hey Carol. Maui Punch is your Susan. Maui Punch is not my favorite unless I mix it with our keto cream. So again, these are on special too. So these are the functional fat keto creams. So the one that you're going to see, I don't know if that's on there. I think it's only for Smart Ship. I don't know if they might not have that. So I better not show that one. But I do have keto creams for trials. But keto cream and Maui Punch together is like Fruity Pebbles milk. So let me get back to these pinwheels. I took 2 cups of mozzarella cheese. I took 2 ounces of cream cheese, melted it in a bowl, got it all melty, added 3/4 cup of almond flour and 2 tablespoons of flaxseed meal, golden flaxseed meal. And then I made a dough, I rolled it out, I cooked some Italian sausage, put some cream cheese, and now I'm just gonna roll it up, just like, boom, just like that. So, and just be gentle with this. It's not like, it won't bust open, but just be gentle with it. And then let me get my tray, because I'm going to put the roll in the parchment. So save your parchment paper. I like to cut my parchment paper. Let me see if I miss anything. Oh, hey Bev, how is it going? Hey Karen, how are you? Harvest Sunray Sue is one of my favorites too, but that's another one of those specialty flavors that they come out with. So they always come out with specialty flavors on this stuff, which is phenomenal because I like to switch it up and it keeps me going. And I know it's good for me. So, I mean, I wouldn't use anything that's not good for me or it's not working or, you know, again, I wasn't even a promoter in the beginning. I just spent my money on it and I didn't even care because I wasn't spending my money at Taco Bell. So I actually, in the beginning, my first 3 months on the keto journey, like, I was like, how did I get all this money? Like, I just kept on having all my money in my purse and everything like that. Well, I wasn't spending it at Taco Bell. Don't get me wrong, I do miss some of the things, like when they come out with those little chicken taquitos at Taco Bell. Woo. So you get a 2-pack, a 4-pack, or something like that. I would get 2 4-packs. I would eat 8 of those taquitos. Yeah, I was a pig. I was definitely a pig. I definitely like to eat. So all we're gonna do we're just gonna cut these. I should have just went on the side. You're just gonna cut these. So now, where are you gonna get your servings from? So you're gonna, how many pieces can you get? So you're gonna put everything, log it in. Log 3/4 cup of almond flour, 2 cups of mozzarella, and then the 2, I don't think there's much in the golden, 2 tablespoons. There's 1 carb and 2 tablespoons, and that's all we put in there. So depending on how many pieces, so if you get, 10 pieces, then divide 10 into all of your numbers to get what. So I normally, most meals that I cook, I usually try to keep them 5 carbs or below for a serving. So anything that I cook or anything that I eat, it's just kind of a rule of thumb that, don't go over that. So I try to get something where I can get 2 carbs per serving. So yeah, so Sue, that Harvest Sunrise was one of my favorites because it tasted like orange high C from McDonald's. But another thing, like they always come out with specialty flavors and they come out like for seasons and then you won't ever see them again. So, You know, it's kind of disappointing sometimes when you start, like, when it's your favorite one and then you don't have any left. But, you know, that's okay. Because then they just came out with the blueberry acai. Oh, man. I don't know if you tried that one, but that one right now. And it's not up anymore. It's not. I'm going to just pull this. That's some extra dough right there. So when you get your meat mixture, you can use actually less meat if you want to. If you want it more cream cheesy, you can do that. So then this is what they look like. And then you're going to bake them in the oven. You're going to bake them in the oven at like 400 degrees for, like, I would say about at least 15 minutes. Keep an eye on them because the dough is thinner. So I would say 10 minutes. Check on them in 10 minutes. And then you'll know when they're done. So you'll see they'll turn golden brown and everything. So fairly easy. Just melt the cheese in the microwave and then mix it up. And there's some extra pieces there. So you can mix, but there's the pinwheels right there. So they're gonna throw these in the oven right here. I'm gonna set my timer because I will forget. I know it. So yeah. So that's all I got. I got sausage pinwheels, and I just wanted to mention that quick sale about my Happy Juice. I know I like to talk about it. I love it. I'm very passionate about it. I'm very passionate about what I've done. I'm very proud of myself. I'm seeing a lot of my friends, a lot of new friends that I'm making, starting their journey and watching them lose weight. I mean, it's just been a great process. It's been a great, very humble process for me. And every time someone sends me that message, like, I lost 10 pounds, I lost this, or, you know, or even the ones that are having, you know, struggling, that just need that extra, you know, that little bit of extra help, you know, even those, it's just, you know, just be consistent, you guys. You know, be consistent with what you're doing in your life. You know, it's easy to give up. It's so easy to give up. And anybody buy you can buy specialty flavors if you like, whoever is your promoter, you usually go back to them and ask them what they have for specialty flavors. I'm not really sure how that works because everybody buys different stuff. I try to get a little bit of everything if I can. One, because I want to try it, because I can't stand not to try it, because when you see taste tests of somebody trying it and then you're like, man, I wish I got that. So it just gives me a variety that I can have a different flavor. So yeah, just talk to the person that you, whoever is the promoter. So they might have all different kinds of specialty flavors. I don't know what everybody else has. I can't speak for them. But yeah, you guys, just be consistent. Be consistent with whatever you're doing, whatever you choose. If you want to choose the keto lifestyle, then do it and be consistent with it. You know, if you give up, then it's not going to work. You know, I didn't give up, and I'm not going to give up. So now I know I got my mind in the right place. It's just about getting your mind in the right place. It's about doing those things. It's about continuing on. It's about thinking outside the box, thinking for your future. You know, where do you want to see yourself? I used to be that girl. I used to be that girl that used to eat and go on a diet and lose 10, 15 pounds and then go sneak down to the store and grab candy bars and chips. And I thought, like, because nobody would know that I'm eating that stuff, I was sneaking it, but nobody would have known I was eating it. Nobody was buying me. It was just my own mental process that I was like, I'm going to sneak this stuff. And I couldn't control myself. So I just learned to change my mindset. I learned to be consistent. And I learned to follow something that was working for me. If it's not working for you, it's because you don't want it to work. That's the bottom line. If it's not working for you, it's because you don't want it to work. And I never wanted anything to work, because I wanted chocolate cake. So I used an excuse. My dad died, or I was a coworker, or I was blaming everything that I did and everything that I failed at. I was blaming it on everything else. It was my own fault. It's my own fault. I ate all that stuff. It was my own fault. I did all those things. It was my own fault. I can't blame anybody for getting fat. I can't blame if I lost a job. I can't blame a coworker, oh, they made me lose a job. Or I can't blame I'm having a bad day because that person said this about me. I can't blame anybody. I can't control anybody, what they think. I can only control what I do. Just like you can control what you do. And if you want it bad enough, you can have anything you want. Anything. Like, you know, do we all know those people that like, oh, I'm never going to win the lottery? Well, if you don't play, you're never going to win the lottery, right? Never. So just like if you don't follow through, just like the athletes, you're never going to be a pro athlete if you never practice at being a pro athlete. You're never going to be a musician if you don't put in the hard work every single day, every single day, every single day. You know, you have to do those things every single day. Otherwise, it's not going to happen for you. That's my mindset now. My mindset is in a completely different place that I've never been here, and it's got me up here. And that's what I see in other people. I see other people that are doing this, and they're starting, they're stopping, they're cheating, they're doing this, and then that's okay. Doesn't make you, you're only human. But you have to stick with the plan and whatever you want. If you want it, then you better work your butt off to get it. Otherwise, don't blame that you had to go to a birthday party and they had chocolate cake and I had to eat it. No, you don't. You have a choice to eat it. Just like I had a choice to eat all that crap. Just like I'm doing all of what I'm doing now because I have a choice. I know I have a choice. Either I eat that way and I look like that, or I continue on this lifestyle, what's working. And it's working because I'm consistent. And I'm doing it every single day. It doesn't stop. It hasn't stopped for a year and a half, and I don't plan on stopping. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. And that's what I want for all you guys. Everybody that's doing this, I want that for you. You guys can have anything you want. Again, if you guys want to be a singer or whatever, then you better be doing it 8 hours out of the day. If not 23 hours out of the day. You better eat, sleep, and breathe that crap. Same with your lifestyle. You want to lose weight, you just got to be consistent. You just got to be consistent. There's lots of support out here now, especially with the ketogenic lifestyle. So lots of recipes now, lots of people that are doing it, lots of things, lots of people that you can talk to about this stuff. Thank you, Sue, so much. Could you use different flour? Then I'm not sure. You might be able to use, let's see, you might be able to get away with using maybe some soy flour, some coconut flour. Are you allergic to nuts? I'm assuming. So there are different dough recipes that have, but a lot of people mention that when they're doing their, when I'm doing this, like some people are allergic to nuts. But there are some like coconut flour recipes, and then I've got some soy flour I picked up. So I got this soy flour that I picked up, and so this has 5 carbs in it for a 4th cup. So if you're using it in a recipe, then it'll spread out and everything, but I bought soy flour, so that might be an option for you. And then the coconut flour. So there are some other recipes out there that you can definitely use. Okay. Hey, Frasia, how are you? Thank you for joining in. Hey, Glenda. Hey, Chrissy. But yeah, you guys, this is a lifestyle, and anything that you do, you can achieve it. You just have to work at it. You can't be consistent at going to that job that you always hate. If you hate a job and you keep going, and then how can you be consistent in doing something that you hate all the time rather than being consistent in something that you actually love to do? So be consistent. That's all I keep saying. Be consistent, because that wins the race. It really does. You can't be consistent in a bad relationship, and stay and complain to your girlfriends like, oh my God, I hate him, and he did this, and you can't. Why? Why are you even talking about it? Why are you there? You know, you can't, you have to be consistent in everything. You have to start making those choices that are good for you. You know, do the things that are going to make you succeed, you know, make you happy. And then you're going to see a whole different world. It's just going to blow up. It's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. And I love the journey that I'm on. I'm helping so many people. I love seeing it. I love seeing all the new friends coming in. So yeah, so those are cooking. Those are almost done in the oven, the sausage pinwheels. And you're welcome, Yvonne. You're so welcome. You're welcome, Sue. No problem at all. Not a problem at all. Okay. All right. I'm just seeing if I'm getting any more. How much? All right. Just seeing if I had any more. So yeah, so sausage pinwheels, and then if you guys are interested in the sale, just drop me 22, or if you have any questions about it, I can put you in a group. We have an awesome group. There's no obligation whatsoever. You can take a look around the group. There's recipes in there, talks all about the products and everything like that. There's no obligation. I know some people are afraid that, you know, oh no, she's messaging me. She might want me to buy something. Like, I'm not going to make you do anything you don't want to do. I promise you. And I'll still be your friend. I will still be your friend 100%. But I do, if you do want to better yourself, you know, I'll definitely push you to do that. I definitely will push you to do that. So I want to see you succeed. I want to see you be happy. I want to see you do the things, all the things that you thought that you can't, but you can. All right, you guys. Hey, Robert, what's going on? All right, I'm getting off here. I'm going to let those cook up real quick, and then I'm going to eat my dinner. I hope you guys are having a wonderful night. Thank you for tuning in. I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.